Hey guys, it's Amy here, and today I wanted to do a discussion on honesty when it comes to reviewing books. So before we jump into the video, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who commented on my last video. You guys were so incredibly kind and encouraging and really, really wonderful, and I cannot even tell you how much confidence, I guess, that put into me to want to start making these kind of videos. So this is what we're going to do today. I guess I am testing the water to see how it all goes with discussion videos and where I can take my kind of thoughts and things like that and improve over time. Obviously this is kind of really my first foray into proper discussion videos, so like if you have any critique or input or anything that you would suggest, do let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to kind of make this a really good thing. So yes, I've got my cup of tea. Grab one for yourself as well. I've got peppermint today. I love peppermint in the morning, just sets me up for a good day. So yes, grab your cup, let's discuss. So honesty and reviewing here on BookTube. This is something I've been thinking about for quite a long time, to be honest, because I feel over the 4 years that I've been making reviews and videos on this channel, my way that I kind of go about reviewing books has definitely grown and improved and changed over time. And the reason I bring the word kind of honesty into it is because I feel right at the very beginning of my channel, maybe for even like the first 6 months to a year, I found it very hard to convey negative reviews for books because I felt bad. And I think that's the key there. I felt guilty giving a bad review of a book which someone has poured so much of their time and energy into and given, you know, writing a book is a hard thing. Like, I've never done it, but I can imagine it's really flipping hard, and you put so much of yourself into a book that having someone completely rip it to shreds and really not like it is horrible. I think my problem is that I'm such a heart on my sleeve kind of person, I'm such a sensitive person, that I always imagine myself in that other person's shoes. So I always think, well, if I was that author and I heard someone completely tear down my book, I would be devastated. It would be a really horrible, horrible thing. But I think over time, I've obviously realised that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Everyone shares different opinions. Obviously, everyone is going to have a different experience with each and every book that they read. And ultimately, I think it's highly unlikely that an author of a book is going to see a review that I do of their book anyway. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to see anything that I put up on YouTube, but you know what I mean. On one of my recent videos, somebody commented and said that they really appreciated the way I critique books and the way that even if I didn't like a book, I still give the reasons as to why I didn't like it, rather than just saying this was a really shit book, don't go and read it. I give some reasons for it, and I really appreciate that in reviews from people online. I like to know why you think that that book is shit, because at the end of the day, your reasons for not liking a book might be my reasons for really loving a book, and vice versa. So that's why I always share the reasons why I hated a book, because at the end of the day, you guys might hear my review and go, oh wait, I love that kind of thing in a book though. And that might then encourage you to actually go and pick up the book because it might be something you would really enjoy. What's really great about all this is that I can share my negative review, and then you guys are so good at coming back to me and sharing your own experiences with those books, even if it was different to my experience, which I absolutely love. An example of this was in my January wrap-up, I believe. I read The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt and really didn't enjoy that book at all. That's an incredibly popular book, and on that video I have so many comments where people were saying, hey, I had that similar experience with you, I really hated that book as well, but I thought I was the only one, and we made a connection over that. But then on the other side of that, I also had a lot of people commenting on that video to say, huh, that's a shame you really didn't enjoy that book. I love that book, and these are the reasons why I did. And then we can build a discussion and speak about those things. One thing that kind of made me laugh though with that January wrap-up is that that has become my most disliked video, and I am assuming it is because I kind of ripped to shreds The Goldfinch because I didn't enjoy it. That's the only book that I really kind of hit in that video, I guess, unless there was some other reason why somebody disliked that video. But that whole kind of dislike feature, I absolutely hate. Like, I don't know, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it annoys me that someone can just click dislike and then give no reason and no critique, and share nothing with me to give me any idea of what I may have done wrong. Have I done something wrong? Have I offended you? Or is it just the fact that you didn't like my opinion on that book that you've disliked that video? A funny comparison is my worst books of 2016 video, where I completely tear down a ton of books, yet that video has absolutely no dislikes on it at all. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't make any sense at all. And so I think maybe this video is kind of aiming to people who might be a bit tentative to want to make kind of more in-depth reviews or share their negative opinions, or maybe someone who's starting booktube or starting a blog and doesn't really know how to go out about the honesty aspect and wanting to share their kind of barefaced opinion, I guess. Like, just do it. It doesn't matter. And if you build up the relationship with your subscribers, they know you're not being a dick, or, you know, they're not going to take it personally because they know that you are you and they appreciate what you're trying to say, and even if it may not be something they agree with, they are still gonna kind of come back, aren't they? You know, that's what I hope anyway. Another thing I've just thought of is, if you receive books from publishers for review, how do you go about tackling that if you don't enjoy the book? I, for one, if I start a book and I've received it from a publisher, I mean, actually, in general, if I start a book and I'm not enjoying it, I just put it down. Like, I don't carry on and push through just to give a negative review come the end. That just seems like such a waste of time to me. So quite often I will just respond to the publisher and say, really sorry, this book wasn't for me, I've put it down for now, so don't expect a review from me for this one. And more often than not, publishers are like, that's fine, no worries, not every book is for every person. Saying that, there has been the odd occasion where I've received a book for review from a publisher, I've read the whole thing and I haven't enjoyed it, and I've given a negative review, and this specific publisher has never contacted me ever again, which I don't mind. You know, I have a lot of publishers sending me books. Like, one not sending me them is fine. I can buy your books if I'm that interested. But I just found that very, very strange, and I don't know, like, I appreciate the publishers who know and appreciate my input, I guess, that if I give them a negative review, they're not going to take it personally. They're not going to then just flat out not speak to me again and never send me a book. Like, not every book is for everyone. It's like true. It's just not realistic to expect that every single person you send a book to is going to give it a 5-star review, because I think that's just ridiculous. But anyway, I hope you guys see that in my videos, that I don't shy away from giving a negative review of a book that I've received from a publisher, because at the end of the day, if they've sent me a free book, like, why should I read and spend a lot of time on that book to then give a false review to you guys? That wouldn't be fair to you guys, that wouldn't be fair to me, because then I would feel like I'm just lying to you, and also you then might go and purchase that book and then think, what the hell is Amy talking about, this is rubbish, and then you guys probably wouldn't trust my opinion, and that ultimately is what I care about the most. Like, I don't care if all publishers stop deciding to send me books because, like, I give nasty reviews sometimes. Like, I would so much rather have a stronger connection to you guys, and you guys trust that what I'm telling you is the truth and my honest opinion. And then, you know, if you guys have similar taste to me, then you'll know when I share a 5-star read or I share a 1-star read that maybe you might not want to go and pick up that book, or you will want to pick up that book because you know that it's something you might enjoy as well. I think that's where I'm going to leave it today. I'd love to hear your opinion on all of these things. Do let me know down in the comments. I'd love to chat to you. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye!